Released on Christmas Day 2003, Cheaper by the Dozen was exactly what it promised: cheerful, chaotic, and warm. Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt played Tom and Kate Baker, parents of 12 children navigating a move, a book tour, and maximum household anarchy. The 12 kids who filled that Baker house came from all over. Some already working actors, some total newcomers, and what happened to them after the cameras stopped rolling is one of the more varied Where Are They Now stories in early 2000s Hollywood. Let's start at the top. Piper Perabo was born on October 31st, 1976 in Dallas, Texas, and raised in Toms River, New Jersey. She played Nora Baker, the eldest of the 12, the one who had already left home and arrived back with a self-absorbed boyfriend the family immediately tormented. Perabo was already known before the film, thanks to her breakthrough in Coyote Ugly in 2000, and Cheaper by the Dozen was part of a busy early career that also included Lost and Delirious, The Prestige alongside Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale, and Looper with Bruce Willis. Her biggest post-film role came when she was cast as CIA field agent Annie Walker in the USA Network spy drama Covert Affairs, which ran for 5 seasons from 2010 to 2014 and earned her a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress in a Drama Series. In recent years, Piper Perabo has stayed active across both film and television. She had a multi-season arc on Yellowstone from 2021 to 2024 as Summer Higgins, and in 2025 co-starred in the Quebec independent film Peak Everything, performing in both English and French, a nod to her fluency in the language. She married New Zealand director and writer Stephen Kay on July 26, 2014 in New York City. The couple have no biological children, but Perabo is a stepmother to Kay's daughter, Lily. She is also a committed political activist who was arrested for civil disobedience during the Brett Kavanaugh confirmation protests, and serves on the advisory board of Vote Run Lead, an organization supporting women in politics. She is 48 years old as of March 2026. Tom Welling was born on April 26, 1977 in Putnam Valley, New York. He played Charlie Baker, the eldest son, the football star trying to fit in at a new school after the family's move. Welling was already on television before the film. He had begun playing Clark Kent in the WB superhero drama Smallville in 2001, a role he would hold for all 10 seasons through 2011, appearing in every single episode and setting a Guinness World Record for the longest continuous portrayal of the character. He was the only live-action Superman actor never shown in the full suit. After Smallville ended, Welling stepped back significantly, appearing in Parkland Draft Day, and a 3rd season arc on Lucifer as Lieutenant Marcus Pierce. He co-hosts the Talkville podcast with former co-star Michael Rosenbaum, revisiting every episode of Smallville to a devoted fan following. Tom Welling married his first wife, Jamie White, in 2002. They divorced in 2015 with no children. He later married equestrian and saddle club founder Jessica Rose Lee on November 30th, 2019, and the couple have 2 sons, Thompson and Rocklin, born in 2019 and 2021. The family left Los Angeles in 2020 and relocated to Northern California, where Welling has spoken openly about preferring a quieter, more rural life. In January 2025, he was arrested for a DUI in Eureka, California. The charge was dropped in May 2025 after he pleaded no contest, agreeing to probation and fines. He appeared at Sundance 2026 for the premiere of Chasing Summer, an indie film he starred in. He is 48 years old as of March 2026. Hilary Duff was born on September 28, 1987 in Houston, Texas. She played Lorraine Baker, the second daughter, the teenager dealing with a crush and a mean girl rival at her new school. Duff was already famous when she joined the film. She was deep into her Disney Channel run as Lizzie McGuire at the time, and Cheaper by the Dozen was a natural fit for her family-friendly brand. The mid-2000s were her peak pop cultural moment. She released multiple platinum albums, starred in A Cinderella Story, and was one of the most visible young entertainers in the world. She shifted toward more mature TV roles with the younger series on TV Land from 2015 to 2021, where she played Kelsey Peters, an aspiring publisher, a role that let a new generation discover her. In 2022 and 2023, she starred in How I Met Your Father on Hulu. In 2025, Hilary Duff marked a full decade away from music with a major comeback. She released her 6th studio album, Luck or Something, co-written and produced entirely with her husband, singer-songwriter Matthew Koma, whom she married on December 21, 2019. The album earned widespread praise from millennial fans who had grown up with her, and her subsequent tour sold out quickly. The couple have 3 daughters together: Banks, born October 2018, May, born March 2021, and Towns, born in 2024. And Duff also has a son, Luca, Born in March 2012 from her first marriage to NHL player Mike Comrie, which ended in divorce in 2016. She appeared on The Tonight Show on March 9, 2026, for her first TV interview in 10 years. She is 38 years old as of March 2026. If you're loving this look back at the Baker family, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Where are they now? Content about your favorite classic films. Kevin G. Schmidt was born on August 16, 1988 in Andover, Kansas. He played Henry Baker, the second eldest son, a clarinet-playing kid who looked up to Charlie and tried his best to keep his head down while the household imploded around him. Schmidt kept working steadily after the film, appearing in The Butterfly Effect with co-star Ashton Kutcher, Catch That Kid, Princess Protection Program, and Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. In a neat piece of casting trivia, he also directed Alyson Stoner in the 2009 Alyson Stoner Project dance video, demonstrating that the Cheaper by the Dozen alumni network stayed active long after production wrapped. His longest post-film role was on the daytime soap The Young and the Restless, where he played the teenage Noah Newman across 160 episodes from 2008 to 2012, coincidentally stepping into a role that Blake Woodruff had previously occupied as the character's younger self. After a break from acting around 2018, Schmidt returned for a single role in 2021, and has largely stepped away from the industry since. He is 38 years old as of March 2026. Alyson Stoner was born on August 11, 1993, in Toledo, Ohio. They played Sarah Baker, the third daughter, the skateboarding, carefree kid who perfectly embodied the film's looser middle child energy. Stoner had already been dancing in Missy Elliott's Work It music video before the film, and went on to become one of the most recognizable Disney Channel performers of the mid-2000s, appearing in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, That's So Raven, Drake and Josh, Camp Rock, and the Step Up franchise. They also voiced Isabella Garcia Shapiro on Phineas and Ferb from 2007 to 2015, a role they reprised in the show's 2025 revival season. In June 2023, Stoner came out publicly as non-binary and uses they/them pronouns. They had previously come out as queer in a 2018 Teen Vogue essay. Alyson Stoner has spoken openly about the cost of their identity. They revealed they were fired from a children's show after coming out, saying the network considered them unsafe to be around children now that they were known to be queer, a disclosure that generated significant discussion. They co-founded Movement Genius with their sister, promoting exercise as a tool for mental health, and have become a prominent advocate for LGBTQ+ youth and for better treatment of child performers in the entertainment industry. In August 2025, they published their debut memoir, Semi-Well-Adjusted Despite Literally Everything, covering child stardom, family violence, religious trauma, eating disorders, and their mother's mishandling of their finances. A frank, praised account of a complicated childhood. They are 32 years old as of March 2026. Jacob Smith was born on January 21, 1990, in Monrovia, California. He played Jake Baker, the easygoing fifth child and fourth son who was most often seen skateboarding alongside his sister Sarah, content to ride through the chaos with a grin. Smith had already had a recurring role on Party of Five before joining the film, giving him more experience than most of the younger kids on set. After Cheaper by the Dozen, he picked up a few more credits, a small part in the 2004 epic Troy, as well as guest spots on the TV series Miracles and Without a Trace. But Cheaper by the Dozen 2 in 2005 was essentially his farewell to film. He has since stepped away from Hollywood entirely and, by various accounts, has found a home in local and community theater. He is 36 years old as of March 2026. Forrest Landis was born in August 1994 in Palm Beach, Florida, and grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana, before his family relocated to Los Angeles when his career started gaining traction. He played Mark Baker, the sensitive, bookish seventh child whose quiet interiority and deep attachment to his pet frog gave the film some of its most genuinely warm moments. Landis had a few more credits after the film: Flight Plan opposite Jodie Foster, The Skeleton Key with Kate Hudson, and guest roles on ER and Weeds, before his final acting role in 2008's Spy School. He then traded Hollywood for a half-pipe. Landis has been a professional skateboarder ever since, a path he has documented regularly on social media, frequently collaborating with skateboarding photographer Joseph Butler. He is 31 years old as of March 2026. Liliana Mumy was born on April 16, 1994, in San Marcos, California, the daughter of legendary Lost in Space actor Bill Mumy, which means she essentially inherited show business in her DNA. She played Jessica Baker, one of the fraternal twin girls who spent most of their scenes calmly and precisely correcting family members on factual matters, a running gag the film mined effectively throughout. Mumy had already built a solid voice acting resume before Cheaper by the Dozen. She played Lucy in The Santa Claus 2 in 2002, and reprised the role in The Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause in 2006, and she continued building one after it. Her most sustained and visible role has been Lenny Loud on Nickelodeon's animated series The Loud House, which she joined at launch in 2016 and has remained part of across the series, its spin-offs and specials ever since. Unlike several of her Baker siblings, she never really left the entertainment industry. She simply moved fully into voice work, where she has built a consistent working career. She is 31 years old as of March 2026. Morgan York was born on January 18, 1993, in Burbank, California. She played Kim Baker, Jessica's fraternal twin, equally sharp and equally exasperated by the noise constantly surrounding them. After the film, York had an 11-episode run on Hannah Montana, one of the defining Disney Channel shows of the late 2000s, before deciding acting wasn't the direction she wanted to go long-term. In 2015, she graduated from the University of Redlands with a self-designed degree in writing fiction, listening, absorbing, and creating, a program she constructed herself, which says quite a lot about the kind of student she was. In 2015, she married her partner Danny Haddad and has since focused on writing and living a private, grounded life, occasionally connecting with fans and former castmates on social media. She is 33 years old as of March 2026. Blake Woodruff was born on June 19, 1995, in Flagstaff, Arizona. He played Mike Baker, the 10th child and one of the younger boys, a small scrappy kid who managed to hold his own in a house full of older siblings. After the film, Woodruff played the younger version of Noah Newman on The Young and the Restless, and then stepped back from acting for nearly a decade. In 2017, he made a notable return in the horror film Victor Crowley, the fourth installment in the Hatchet franchise, in a film that represented the sharpest possible tonal departure from his family-friendly childhood work. He has since kept a low profile. Wikipedia notes he now works as a real estate agent in California. He is 30 years old as of March 2026. Brent and Shane Kinsman were born on November 13, 1997, in Los Angeles, California, discovered by a talent agent at a Los Angeles Dodgers game when they were 4 years old, which is possibly the most classic Hollywood origin story in this entire cast. They played the youngest Baker twins, Nigel and Kyle, the identical blonde pair of chaos agents who provided many of the film's most gleeful physical comedy moments and made Ashton Kutcher's character's visit to the Baker house an experience he would never recover from. After the film, the twins landed the recurring roles of Porter and Preston Scavo on Desperate Housewives from 2004 to 2008, a 4-year run that made them some of the most recognizable child actors of the era. They stepped back from acting in 2008 to focus on school and sports, both graduating from Maranatha High School in Pasadena in 2016, and both earning degrees from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo in 2020, Brent in agricultural science, Shane in agricultural business with a minor in entrepreneurship. They have indicated interest in returning to acting, particularly projects that reflect wholesome family values. Both are 27 years old as of March 2026. Steve Martin was born on August 14, 1945, in Waco, Texas, and played Tom Baker, the overwhelmed but devoted football coach whose good intentions consistently backfire. Martin famously had no children of his own at the time, which makes the casting all the more impressive. His career needs no recap. Stand-up pioneer, Hollywood comedy leading man, Grammy-winning banjo player, novelist, and playwright. Since 2021, he has co-created and starred in Only Murders in the Building on Hulu with Martin Short and Selena Gomez, one of the most acclaimed comedies of the decade, renewed for a 6th season in October 2025. He turned 80 in August 2025. He married writer Anne Stringfield in a surprise ceremony at his Los Angeles home in July 2007. Guests thought they were attending a dinner party, and the couple welcomed their daughter Mary in December 2012, making him a first-time father at 67. He is 80 years old as of March 2026. Bonnie Hunt was born on September 22, 1961, in Chicago, Illinois, one of 7 children. She played Kate Baker, the calm center of a household that has completely lost its mind. Hunt came to acting from a genuinely unusual route. She was working as an oncology nurse at Northwestern Memorial Hospital when she joined Second City in 1986 and auditioned for Rain Man on her lunch break in 1988, landing the part. Beloved supporting roles in Jumanji, Jerry Maguire, and The Green Mile followed, and she became the first woman to create, write, produce, and star in her own sitcom with The Building in 1993. She also built a standout Pixar voice acting career, playing Sally Carrera in the Cars trilogy, Dolly in Toy Story 3 and 4, and Bonnie Hops in Zootopia and its 2025 sequel. Most recently, she appeared in Red One in 2024 and executive produced the Apple TV Plus series Amber Brown in 2022. She divorced investment banker John Murphy in 2008, has no children, and keeps her personal life private. She is 64 years old as of March 2026. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest Where Are They Now? Videos exploring your favorite casts from the past,